Well, good morning and welcome back to Cityline. I have a phenomenal individual on the comfy couch. I don't think this man ever rests, and I think if truth be told, he probably has a cape underneath his sports coat. I'm talking about Joe Leroy. He is the president and CEO of HopeSparks here in Tacoma. Welcome. This is the first time I've interviewed you.
First time, yes.
You had our beloved Carol Mitchell.
Beloved Carol, love Carol.
Oh, she's amazing. But I went back trying to find out if you had been on the couch when I was in this chair, and you had not. So let's start it off properly. Let's see some socks.
There it is.
Sock cam.
There's the sock cam. My son got me these socks for my birthday on Tuesday, and I told him I would try to get them. I'd try to get them on TV. So there you go, Joey. That's for you, buddy.
Well, so, and you had a birthday on Tuesday.
On Tuesday, yes.
And you are doing wonderful things around our community, so we're really glad that you're hanging out with us. So tell us about HopeSparks. I love the name. What programs does HopeSparks have that we need to know about? Yeah,
thank you. And speaking of birthdays, I mean, one of the things we're going to talk about today is HopeSparks is having a birthday.
Oh.
We just celebrated 125 years, and actually, you know, we're planning this 125-year anniversary. And during this time of COVID and rescheduling, we're actually going to turn 127 this year. So it's kind of interesting that we got a little older. But the organization's been around since 1895. Primarily most of that time, or all of that time, we've been serving kids and families impacted by trauma, adversity, and overwhelming life challenges. A lot of the focus has been on mental health. And we've grown to really provide a service array of not just mental health services, but family services, and we provide those services in our clinics, but also in the home and in the community. And so it's been a challenging time for many families, and we've been glad to be here in the community to do what we can.
You are everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean I am constantly reading about programs you have or an event that you had to help the community. And it leads me to ask the question, how many children and families did you serve in 2021?
Yeah, 2021 we served, I'm going to give you exact numbers here, 4,389. Sorry, 4,389 families. And that number's was up like 22% from 2020. So are we happy to see more kids coming into services? No, but are we happy to see kids coming back into and being able to access more services? Yes. Because 2020, there was huge declines in the number of kids that were coming into schools, well child visits, all the places where kids were going. So we were happy to see that 4,389 families equates to over 25,000 counseling sessions and home visits last year. And so that is also a big leap over 2020. So we're able to provide more treatment to kids and families. We also run a basic needs program it's called Hope's Closet. And if you've never visited Hope's Closet, you have to come see it. We're always in need of volunteers in our Hope's Closet. People who volunteer love it. Hope's Closet did in 2021, we distributed over 26,000 items through the closet. So hats, gloves, coats, school supplies, holiday supports, and then things like cleaning supplies, PPE, technology, diapers, just this expansive.
Baby formula.
Yes. We actually held 2 virtual hybrid baby showers during the pandemic where we had literally Zoom hybrid pickup, drop off, to support new parents, and we just did everything we could during that time.
So speaking of new parents and children, which are the heart of our community, those and our senior citizens, are you seeing a certain trend in mental health needs for children since the pandemic? And we are still in the pandemic.
Yes. You know, I could talk about this all day, and I try to summarize it really with three things: affordability, accessibility, and really appropriateness of service. We had a mental health crisis before the pandemic. Our mental health system was not fantastic before the pandemic. We were talking about how do we make the mental health system better for kids years and years and years, for the last couple of decades. So this didn't make it any easier. What we're seeing now is just the need is just growing and growing and growing. One of the things that was a problem before the pandemic and is now a problem still is families can't get access to services when they need them or try to find them.
Barriers.
So what happens is, and my biggest fear and our community's fear is that families have learned the best way to get mental health in Pierce County is to do what? Show up at the emergency room at Mary Bridge, which has seen a 400% increase in mental health visits since 2012.
Wow.
Call 911 or call the crisis line. And we do not, that's not how we want people to learn. This is the best way to get mental health services in my community is to access emergency services. So our focus has been on prevention. We believe that we need to get upstream. We need to build as many services as we can as early in life as possible, and that's been a huge focus of ours. So our children's mental health services, our infant and early childhood mental health services, and one of the things we did from 2018 to 2020, we partnered with Pediatrics Northwest, which is a fantastic organization here in Pierce County, founded by Dr. Tambera and Dr. Larry Larson. They are the largest provider of physical health services for kids. We got together with them in 2018 and built an integrated model where we put mental health and physical health together. So we spent 2 years literally planning workflows, mapping, shared electronic health records, training clinicians, training physicians, building mental health screening into primary care. Huge amount of work. And then 2020 came and we went, oh no. And I can tell you 2 years later, it is the best thing we could have ever done.
Oh, I love it.
Because what we're seeing is all of these children that are coming into pediatric primary care for well child visits to see their pediatrician, we're screening for mental health. The mental health conversation is now just a normal part of the conversation. It's not this separate thing that's happening over here, or, hey, here's a list of 27 clinicians. When you leave this office, you're going to have to go home and spend a day or two or three trying to find, right? And it's just dead end. So we put the mental health services right into pediatric primary care. Seattle Children's, who is also one of our partners, they just did 2 years of data crunching for us, and we're finding that from the time a pediatrician offers that mental health service to a family, it is 1.2 calendar days to the time we're able to contact that family.
Wow.
And get them enrolled in services.
That is amazing.
And guess how many phone calls the family has to make?
One.
None.
None?
None. It's on us. We put it on us. The family expresses the need, and we take the responsibility to contact the family.
Well, the community has expressed a need here because they want to celebrate this birthday, and rumor has it that you have a gala coming up.
We do.
So this last 3 minutes, I want you to tell me about this event, how many people, how we get there. Give me everything.
Yeah, so easiest way to find out is HopeSparks.org. We have a whole event page. You can learn everything you need to know there. We're still selling tickets. Sponsorships are still available.
I'm going.
Yes, we're so excited. And right now we have 450 people signed up, which is like, whoa. So we're doing everything we can to make it comfortable and COVID safe, and people will be able to choose their level of comfort when they come in terms of how to connect with people. We'll have ways to do that. The support's been incredible. It's at the new downtown Marriott, and we're gonna cut ticket sales off June 1. So if you're interested, go to HopeSparks.org, click on the event page, and everything's there.
And if somebody wants to be a sponsor or perhaps even donate an item because you're going to have an auction that night.
Yes.
Is it too late for that?
No, it's not. They can contact us, and Linda Tro, who's our event coordinator, her information's on the page.
She's amazing.
She's incredible. She's the one with the cape, by the way. And yeah, contact Linda, and Linda just makes things happen. She's incredible.
And you have wonderful Chris Surface. He's the executive director to Tacoma Theater.
Yes.
He is your MC. And somebody who I know a little bit about, Laura Mahalik, is your auctioneer.
She sure is.
So how will these proceeds benefit the children and families in the community?
Yeah, so right now, as you know, the nonprofit sector has been hit hard over the last several years. So we have been in the fortunate feels like a weird word, but our organization has been growing during the last couple of years. We're not sitting around making decisions about what do we need to cut to survive. We're trying to figure out how to meet the need.
Yeah.
So the money we raise goes toward helping grow our programs and continuing to try to meet the need in the community. Right now we're in a workforce shortage, so we're doing everything we can to bring people into community mental health and try to be part of the solution.
Yeah. So given that you are always looking for solutions, what do you need from our community?
Oh gosh, continued support, advocacy, speak up. Right now people are talking about mental health in a way we've never talked about it before.
Yes.
I spend all day, every day trying to help families navigate the system, and it is frustrating. So the more we can speak up, the more we can talk about it, the more we can advocate. That's what we really need. And if you're interested to see the work up close, contact me. I'll give you a tour. We'll talk about it more in depth, and I can help people understand how the system works or doesn't work anytime, and we'll come up with ways to make a difference.
So let's talk about who do you need to thank in the last question.
Everyone. I
Yes.
think the community has been so supportive. Funders, community partners, government. Our team is incredible. Resilience is just, I've never seen a group of more passionate people who come to work every day on behalf of kids. Just stay in it. Stay in it. It's been really hard, and it's impressive to watch. It inspires me to get up every day and continue to do it. But our community has been incredible. And so I think we just need to stick together.
Yes.
Stick together.
Joe, you have an open invitation for this comfy couch. And if I don't hear from you within 90 days, I'm not going to wait 7 years to come chase after you, because HopeSparks is doing such great things in our community.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
And please give your team a huge thank you from us here at TV Tacoma.
We will. We look forward to seeing you on June 11th.
Yep, there it is. All right, we have John Douglas Rake on the couch when we come back. We're going to take a quick break. You don't want to miss that.